Hey, Floralpreneurs, it's Alison Ellis from realflowerbusiness.com. Thanks so much for tuning in. It is about to be Valentine's Day, so I am going to keep this short and sweet for you because I know time is precious right now. Whether you're super experienced pro and you have decades worth of Valentine's Days under your belt and you have all your systems in place, or you're brand new and you have no idea what is about to hit your shop, I wish you a very successful and fun Valentine's Day. It's been a long time since I've worked in a busy flower shop, but Valentine's Day or really any of the holidays were always some of my favorite times, to be honest, because while historically I have not been a lover of Valentine's Day, I think because of my early start in the floral world, it's so busy. It's such a hard week, sometimes even 2 weeks, right, to really get yourself through. It is impressive, the amount of volume you can pump out of that little shop of yours, right? It is amazing how you can find room to line up those vases and how you can assembly line, wrapping them up and getting them out the door. It is an impressive time of year. It's a time of year to really see like what florists are truly made of, okay? So I hope that you will be excited and psyched about the possibility of having a very, very busy and successful season. When we have our systems in place, there's an order in which things are done. That helps streamline things for our employees, for the business itself. So we know, this order was paid for. It has this huge highlighter or marker mark on it. So we know this is paid. And if it doesn't have that, then we know it needs to be paid. Make sure you have all those things in place. We can't have anybody walking out the door with an unpaid dozen roses, right? But at least equally important to those systems is your customer service, right? Because if you have the systems in place, but the person who comes in, the customer comes in to pick up their order and they get a not so great experience, well, you have kind of fallen short, right? You have fallen short in being totally excellent and awesome. So our brand and our branding is so important, but what our brand is what we deliver, right? And so the way your customers are treated is part of what you're delivering. So do not allow yourself or your employees to start falling short because we're getting tired or cranky, right? We haven't eaten in 5 hours. Keep everybody on point in terms of what's expected for the customer service experience. Because here's the thing, Valentine's Day is that time of year where florists have to really face that bad rap we get that we're overpriced, right? Because the price of flowers have gone up. We raised the price on roses. Well, that's because the price is more for us, right? We have to pay more for those roses. And so that's really why we have to charge more for them. We're being charged more, so we have to charge more. The customers don't always understand that, and the truth is it's not their job to understand that, right? All they know is last week these roses were $50, this week they're $75, okay? So here's the thing. Customer service is where you can eliminate the problems that become created by value, feeling like the value isn't there, right? Customer service is where you add that value back in. So why were these roses $50 last week and $75 this week? Well, 1, we had to pay more for them. And 2, we have more staff here to make sure we can get those to you in that timely manner. And by the way, whether you talk to my staff on the phone or you see us in person or it's the delivery person, filling that order and bringing it to the recipient, each step was excellent. That has got to be the goal. So how do you make your customer service excellent? Well, first of all, it is by setting expectations with your own employees around what that customer service looks like and feels like for your customers, okay? You can create customer service really without doing much at all, okay? You can create customer service simply by having an express line for the people who already paid in advance. All you need is somebody who's like, oh, you're already paid, here you go, and you're out the door. Something that streamlines things for the customer, but also streamlines for you is amazing, right? that's a chance to upsell somebody too, right? When you're providing customer service, you can upsell them in a way that makes them feel like you're actually servicing them, right? So instead of saying something like, maybe you sell chocolates or candles, right? Florists sell things that are gift items as well sometimes. So if you have a gift item that might be a good add-on for a client, instead of just saying, we have chocolates over there if you want any, right? It could be, hey, I can throw in a box of chocolates for you. It's $20 and then it saves you a trip later. Oh my gosh, yes, I would love that, right? I don't want to walk over there and get chocolates, but if you're telling me that you can throw them in for $20, see, words matter, right? I can throw in some chocolates for $20. I feel like you're giving me an offer, right? It's an offer I can't refuse. I love chocolate. So really, really think about how it doesn't take much to just turn a phrase into a customer service situation. So whether it's just your employees making a special offer so that people will spend a little bit more money, or simply fulfilling their wishes and giving them the very best thank you so, so much while they're doing it a little bit more quickly because they got a big line in front of them, but each person feeling like they got customer service, that is success, okay? Because happy customers will come back. Happy customers start to see why they pay a little bit more for roses from you, right? Maybe your normal rose price is $75. Maybe at Valentine's Day, it's like $150. Depends on who you are and what you put in with that dozen and what vase it's in, right? So if you're going to stand out, if you're going to have your brand be known for not only your great product, but also your service, well, then you become untouchable, right? Because you can't compare me to the grocery store because they don't do what I do, right? And that has to always be your goal. You cannot let holidays become a time where you're providing less service. We cannot let the busyness create a situation where our customers don't get everything we have to offer. So I hope you will keep that in mind. I hope you will make a lot of money this holiday. I hope you will not feel the pressure to try to compete with someone who's undercutting or willing to give up their markup just to get more orders. I hope that you are someone who knows your value, goes out there and gets as many orders as you can and fills them all to the very best of your ability. And when we fall short, which happens, right, to anybody, it can happen anytime. Holidays are a time where obviously more little errors may happen. If that happens, customer service to the rescue, okay? Because even if we fall short, even if we genuinely mess up, right? Sometimes we have unhappy customers who are just unreasonable. But sometimes we actually mess up. We have to be willing to fix that for our customer and make them happy because they will be back, okay? They will be back because of you and because of your employees and your customer service. So many, many good wishes for you this holiday season. Keep doing beautiful work. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.